Hey guys, welcome to What's on Linux with Sovakeen. Today we are looking at Pixel Boy. I forget the rest of the name. Let's just call it Pixel Boy. It is a great game, I gotta say. I played around a little bit, figured out a few things. Here's the controls just for your use. Primary use E, Pixel Shield S or Spacebar. Exit any menu, escape. Very straightforward. Very good game. I really enjoyed it. I've only played through the first couple levels here. It's basically a top-down shooter. You've got your left mouse button shooting everything out, depending on where you're pointing. Kind of like, Pixel Junk Shooter. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. E to enter the Monster Museum. Take a look at some of the monsters that I've looked at.
So witty description of enemies you've already encountered? No?
There's that guy here.
There's the door.
That's the narrator. It's not really funny. They're trying a little too hard to make him funny, in my opinion. But not bad. Press E to leave. E does pretty much anything. That's the normal. Elevator. This is how you go down to the dungeon when you've been in a dungeon. You can talk to different people, like this one, Andrew Adamson. There we go. Do you realize that not a single dungeon runner has ever beat Act 1, right? Well, that's too bad because I'm going to. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. In the shop, you can buy a whole bunch of stuff. You can craft armor. Now, this is kind of interesting, the way they've done it. You can go up with different tiers of armor crafting. I'm going to go with tier 2. And these orbs you use in here to make your armor. So say you want health, and I think blue one is damage, weapon damage, so I want to add to that. I want to add a little bit of speed. See, so that'll be 2 armor, 2 range for green ones or range, 4 damage because it's tier 2 armor, and 2 speed, which is really quite nice. So I'm going to craft that. See, now I'm wearing my armor. That basically acts as a layer of health points. You lose health points, you die. It's that simple. Lots of armor orbs down in the dungeon area, so I'm not really going to worry about that right now. You can also tend to find a whole bunch of weapon power-ups in the dungeon area. Spread shot, split shot. I'm going to get a spread shot. A heat seeker. Growing pixels. And that'll be it for now. And you equip these in here. You can have up to 3 at once. It'll use ammo from all of them. So that'll take 250 shots. We'll get rid of all of these. So a good idea I found is to have all 3 of them there. If you get to a spot, a crafting bench in the dungeon where you can combine them, it's even better. I'll show you that here. You go like this. Boom, boom, boom. See, it's crafted. There you go. Then you equip it. Oh, no, back. You equip it, 250 shots, but it has spread, it has grow, and it has heat seeker on it already. All ready to go. So this is your main town area. This is kind of like the quest hub. I wouldn't call it roguelike or roguelite. Once you go down there, you're really just down there. But you always get revived back in town. You lose all your weapons, you lose any single-use power-ups, but you always get revived back in town. So let's head down to a dungeon. And there's going to be this little worm thing that shoots a spread wave at you. I haven't seen this one yet. Ant that's really slow and shoots a red missile at you. Does 2 damage, I believe. And spiders, which drop down from the ceiling, so you don't get to see them ahead of time. This one should be fun. The game does get complicated early on, but it starts off with this room. It gives you the life shrine here. You can repair your armor if you have anything to repair there, and going through either of these doors will start the round. So before you go through these doors, you can go back up to town. Just get back in the elevator and leave. But once you start, elevator's gone, doors open, and enemies start coming at you. And as you can see, I can walk backwards and shoot forward, no problem. And look, I got 2 power-ups here already, returning pixels, and what was the other one? An explosion power-up. Whoa. Okay, that looks like a bee of some sort, maybe? I don't know, what the heck? He's in the wall. Alright, that might be a glitch. It might just be taunting me. There is one enemy that can actually go through the walls like that. Seeing what happens when you get hit there, you take a hit to armor in this case. That little blue bar goes down a bit. The music in this game is really, really well done. I'm really enjoying it. Here, I'll shut up for a second and you can hear some of it. See, that's really, really good music. Oh, and there's a little shop down there with the little golem guy ready to sell things. Now, as you can see, not exactly pixel art, more like voxel art, 3D pixels, so to speak. If you're not familiar with the term voxel, it's a volumetric pixel. So, it's on a scale, but it's a cubic scale. Like Minecraft. Every block in Minecraft is 1 square meter. That's the standard unit of measurement in Minecraft. And that's a voxel. In Minecraft, it's a voxel-based game. This is the same style of voxel blocky art. Everything blows up into voxels and everything. But really, they're referring to them as pixels in the 3D sense that they're pixels. Each pixel takes up a set amount of 3D space, which technically makes it a voxel, but that's my opinion. There might be some argument on that. I don't know how there could be, because it really is the definition of a voxel. Also, you can use a shield here to stop damage from happening, except melee damage, it seems. I took some damage there. What's that? More returning pixels. We're gonna unequip that one, because we don't need to have both of them equipped. Press M and get a map, which is nice and handy to have. You can really see what's going on that way. Overall, I like the art style. There's not a lot as far as in-game options go. You can change volume levels, you can change controls, you can exit to the menu. That's about it. There really is not much else as far as options in this game. It does have a launcher when you start it from Steam. It will launch with a configuration editor to let you pick your resolution, windowed, full screen. No full screen window, unfortunately. But it seems to work fine. I have a multi-monitor display, and it picked the right display to go full screen on. So I'm not upset with that at all. I wouldn't say this is a particularly difficult game. It's a fun game. It takes practice. A lot of practice. Oh, you see I just leveled up there. So now when you press tab, you get to choose what to put those into. Now, I'm not shooting very quickly, so I'm going to put my fire rate up a little bit and add some extra health. Now, this here opens up a kind of a bonus room, a special treasure room, so to speak. I'll go back to that in a second and show you what I mean, but it's usually some kind of special area, has a special chest that has all sorts of cash in it, but it takes a little bit to get to that cash. Now, this is your whole goals, these pieces here, red, green, and blue. The same values that a pixel can get, RGB, no A. There's no alpha channel in this game, apparently. At least none that it's willing to recognize. Alpha channels like the bastard sun. Wow, how did I get hit through the wall? So it's a random generation game. Dungeons are generated randomly. That's pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. I'm gonna head back to the main room here. Now these keys, these are actually chests here. You can use keys that you collect off of random enemies. Sometimes you get all the keys you need, sometimes you get none. I'm gonna repair my armor here. See, I'm back up to full armor. Where am I supposed to go? Blue key's over there. Okay. So there's my blue key. Now I can go through here. I can double back to the room I was in. Oh, spiders. Spiders. This is a tough game. It runs really well. Everything is nice and smooth. It's really quite well done. I enjoy it. I think you will too if you like kind of the RPG style of game, Diablo-esque, only all shooting. It's like a top-down shooter at the same time as being an RPG. Turn on my shield to get through those. I think you'd like this game too. And really, it's a native Linux game. It's running wonderfully. I have no complaints with it. The difficulty I find is great. Keeps things nice and interesting. I've only put in about maybe 45 minutes to an hour in it so far, but it's quite fun. And anybody who likes that kind of game is really going to enjoy this. Sometimes you get power-ups. Sometimes you get power-ups from those barrels. There were none in that one, unfortunately. Oh, missing out on some coins. Oh, great. Now, let's head back to the starting room. Remember that green light from right there. Started off red, turned green, right? When I click the switch. Well, that actually will allow you to open up these doors for the enlightened few. Now, all this means is you get to go in for a bit of a tougher challenge. Smaller quarters, less room to move and go around in. Lots of enemies to beat. Oh, jeez. Those are bees or something. Ah! Ah! But this is your treasure. All sorts of things. You get a Retribution rune out of that one this time. And coins. Now these coins are very important, especially when you die. When you die, you are left basically only with your coins. There's nothing else. So it's a good idea to collect all the coins you can. Got a little bit of ammo bonus there. That wasn't very good. Alright, well, let's browse the shop. Health potion, treasure key, and mushrooms. Let's get a treasure key. Treasure key. And another treasure key. Why not? I'm doing this for the sake of the video anyways. Now I will say when you die fully, and if you don't have enough money to actually buy yourself a power-up, you are not going to get very far. It's going to be really difficult. I actually died once. Couldn't come back from it because I think I had 10 coins, not enough to buy any power-ups, and I got absolutely murdered.
Dark atmosphere. Intense music. Indicator arrows. Oh. It looks like a boss battle.
A boss battle. Okay, this is new. I didn't make it this far last time. Anyways, a bad thing about having to restart everything is you do actually restart. They do the tutorial over again. They do everything over again. As if you'd never played the game. So it's kind of annoying. I wish there was a way to skip the tutorial. It does kind of start you off with a couple power-ups, which is nice, I guess. That might be the point of it. Just to give you a few power-ups. Whoa! Moby Richard. Alright. My pixel powers destroyed him.
A quarter of the
wow.
We've already recycled assets.
Look at that.
As a boss. Going green and gaming. On we go to Act 2.
It does have some good humor. They have already recycled assets for the boss. That's pretty good. They enlarged the ant using voxels. They didn't even smooth scale it. They just upped it. That was pretty good. Alright, collect some ammo bonuses here. What's this here? Oh, wow. So that's one way I could have killed him? Boss room key collected. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. Much easier the second time around, I gotta say. So guys, this is Pixel Boy. It's gonna cost you, gonna set you back. I believe during the Steam sale I got it for $3.99 US. I just used my Steam wallet from selling all the trading cards. I don't collect them. There's no point for me. I sell them and then buy some games. Definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. For games on Linux, this is an absolute treasure to find. It's an indie developer, indie studio, and it's absolutely wonderful. I'll leave a link down in the description. Again, if you like this video, let me know. Like, fave, subscribe, get your friends on over to view it, to recommend this game to them. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.